The reason this is so bullish for Bitcoin is because while the government is attacking Binance, while the government is attacking the whole crypto space, as the Western banking system is literally on the brink of a total collapse, Bitcoin continues to pump. This is fundamentally very bullish. So why are we getting this 8% move to the upside right now? We are going to tell you exactly why we have gotten this pump, and we're going to be talking about the targets to the upside. So make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to click that bell for notifications, because we are bringing you the juiciest and the most timely Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. And yes, Bitcoin has pumped back up into the range. Let's talk about why this has happened. When we take a look at what has been happening for the past few weeks, there were two very, very important levels that we were looking at yesterday, saying, look, if the Bitcoin price is able to reclaim this very important level of around 27.2, and if the Bitcoin price is able to hold this key cash per crew level, we are going to now get a major move to the upside. In fact, in my video yesterday, this is exactly what we said. And what we need to do if we want to see higher Bitcoin prices is we need to reclaim the very important zone of right around here, around 27,300. Why is this so important? Because for the past 2 weeks, this has been, so that is the level we need to reclaim. And as you can see, we absolutely not only have reclaimed that level, but we have now back tested that level as support. And that has given us a big move to the upside. And this is just the way volume theory works. When you establish a fair value in the market, where the market participants have decided that the fair price for an asset is between, in this case, 27.2 and about 28.2, once the price leaves that fair value zone and then comes back in and gets acceptance with the retest, boom, we are going to fill that value area. And this makes me very, very excited for some major bullish targets that we see to the upside. Now, what was happening down here? How could we have predicted this pump? We were looking yesterday at the fact that although there was a lot of people selling, retail traders were selling, expecting more downside, the whales were actually pushing the price to the upside, absorbing the retail shorts. Let's examine what happened here yesterday. Right here in this box of consolidation, we could see, based on our CVD indicator and based on our open interest indicator, that there were a lot of new traders entering into the market, putting up their capital for risk. And the large majority of those traders were entering short positions. Although there were much more shorts coming in than longs, we could see right here that the price was unable to make a lower low. What this tells us is that the big players in the market makers, the ones that actually move the market, the whales, they are sitting here feasting on the retail traders, FOMOing short at the low, and the whales are building limit long orders, looking to push the price to the upside, and that is exactly what has happened now. So now that we've gotten a move to the upside, what can we expect? Well, first of all, let me just say it's very, very important to understand that these levels are respected, very much so, right? The cash per crew level right down here, 26.5, give or take. This is the level that we gave in the cash per crew VIP Discord on Monday's live stream. This was the level we were looking to long. Okay, that is how we were able in the Casper Crew VIP Discord to get into a long position from literally the exact bottom. Now, by the way, if you want to join the Casper Crew, where every single day we give our levels, we give our trade setups, we do 3 live streams a day, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Also, if you want to take advantage of trading on ByBit with 0% limit fees, click the link in the description, click the link in the pinned comment. If you sign up with my link, you get 0% limit fees for derivative contracts. If you deposit $100, you get 1 month free of the Crypto Fusion Trading Bot. Guys, please only sign up if you know how to trade. If you don't know how to trade, please, I beg you, do not sign up onto ByBit. Trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a build your account slowly over time scheme. If you want to learn how to do it, you can check out the course at jasoncaspertrading.com. This course will teach you exactly what you need to know. So what are we looking at right now for Bitcoin? Well, now that we are back above this key value area, 28,300 is now going to be our key area of support. Okay, now that we are back above this value area, the opposite now is true. Just like down here, we were looking if we gain acceptance back into the value area, we can look to fill it to the upside. Now, if we gain acceptance back down into the value area, we can look to fill it back to the downside. This is simply just a sideways range. Here's what we need to see happen. We need to see some buyers step in. This move up so far has been a short squeeze. And the way we can tell it's been a short squeeze is because instead of trades opening up during this move to the upside, we have seen trades closing out. What that means is we are not moving up because new buyers are stepping in saying, I'm buying Bitcoin. We're moving up because shorts are getting absolutely wrecked. We've seen shorts completely destroyed on this move up. And now that we have flipped an important area of resistance into support, this value area high, if we see buyers starting to step in and we do not lose this key level, then we are going to see some much higher price targets for Bitcoin. But one thing we need to remember, guys, is the fact that this is still our resistance until proven otherwise. This is not necessarily the time to be getting overly bullish because we are coming up to a resistance. Just like this is not the time to be getting overly bearish because we are coming to support, which is why we were looking to long from that level. And when we came up to the resistance in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, we were looking to short that level, right? We gave the setup that short in advance in the Casper Crew VIP Discord from literally, the exact level, 28,914. So we're just trading a sideways range. We cannot get overly emotional right now. We have to let the charts tell us what is going to happen. What we want to see is we want to see a lot of buyers start to step in. And if we see that, these are the targets that I have on my radar. This is very exciting because overall, this is a very bullish Bitcoin chart. I do believe that the fundamentals and the technicals right now are very bullish. The fact that Bitcoin is not dumping in the midst of all this FUD is showing that people trust Bitcoin. People don't want to put their money in banks that are collapsing. People want to have complete sovereignty over their own assets, right? And that's why we've seen billions of dollars come into Bitcoin in the midst of all this FUD. Remember how we were talking about value areas and how down here we saw once Bitcoin reclaimed the old fair value zone, we got a very fast move to the upside. We are about to see the same thing happen on a very macro time frame here. Okay, let's go ahead and put this on log scale. If the Bitcoin price is able now to come above the $30,000 level and then reflip that as support, then it is my belief that we're going to see a $50,000 Bitcoin. And the reason for this is because once again, we can see that if the Bitcoin price is going to flip this key resistance into support, it's more probable than not that we fill the value area all the way to the top of the range. So what I am looking for my next massive swing trade long entry is going to be exactly what we saw on the lower time frames last night, but on these higher time frames like the weekly. We want to see a big push above that $30,000 level. We want to back test this as our support. And then this actually, in my opinion, gives us an amazing long opportunity to take a long trade with our stop loss below what used to be massive resistance, right? It was support in 2021, support again. Now it's resistance. Now what we can do is we have an entry point here where we can actually enter a trade with a nice tight stop loss and set our targets at around, I would say, $45,000 to $50,000, giving us a beautiful 8-to-1 risk-reward ratio Bitcoin swing trade setup. And this is what I'm looking for if we get more upside. Of course, guys, it's contingent upon what happens for the rest of the week. We really need to see the buyer step in, and we need to see a breakout and a retest of this key level. If we do, I can't say I'm very positive, but I am more positive than not that we will see a lot of follow through, a lot more than what people think. So that is it for today's video, guys. May God bless you all in the name of Jesus, the Messiah. I pray everybody is very blessed, even if you're not religious. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications, and I will see everybody in the next video. Peace.